everyone, it's Amy coming in for an update. Today is Monday, December the 5th, 2016. I'm coming up in about less than a week. I'll be at my 9-month post-op date. So lots happened in this last year. We just had Thanksgiving and there's a lot to be thankful for. I don't remember my weight the last time that I checked in with you guys. But at this point, since my highest weight, which is right before my pre-operative diet, I am down about 160 pounds, 160, 161, I don't know, somewhere around there. A lot of damn weight. I am down, and pardon me, I'm having my morning snack. And sometimes, you know, for me, I see myself all the time. And I don't notice a big difference sometimes in the way I look. And then, you know, you get these messages on Facebook, like pictures of me, memories or whatever. It's like, here's a picture of you from a year ago or 2 years ago, 5 years, 7 years ago, whatever. And then when I see those, it's very jarring. I'm like, holy shit. Oh gosh, I have come a long way. It's pretty cool. So a lot to be thankful for this year. Thankful, obviously, for the surgery itself and my wonderful doctor. And their office staff. I'm super grateful to my husband who has to put up with all of my shenanigans. I'm very thankful for you. Very thankful for the support of my family and friends and this YouTube community. I don't know if I could have done it. If I could have come this far already without you guys. So thank you. I hope everybody had a really nice Thanksgiving. I hope you ate some delicious food and got to spend some time with your family and friends. I know that I certainly did. I ate stuff that I wouldn't normally eat, of course, but it was kind of a cheat day, but always prioritize, protein before anything else. But it was good. I did have some stuff that I wouldn't normally have. I can't say that I shouldn't have. I mean, I paid for it in gas, let me tell you. Or maybe my husband did. But, stuffing, and I did have a little bit of pumpkin pie. Probably had a slice of pumpkin pie. And it was divine, but back on track now. So it was a really good Thanksgiving.Maybe I should call it Carbsgiving. Because I was grateful for carbs that day, let me tell you. What else? I've found a couple of new recipes that I like, and I'll probably do some videos on that at some point. My last video, I was talking about my neck fat, my neck saggy skin that I have. So thanks to Berry Babe, she recommended this product that was on Amazon. It was like less than $10. It's just this weird little device, and it looks really silly when you're doing it, but it's supposed to help exercise and tighten the skin in your neck area. So there's a couple exercises. You just kind of rest it right here. Look at all that squish. And then you just... They've got different size coils inside that you can put in there for different amounts of tension. So I think this is the middle one right now. So you just kind of set it there and just do these exercises. It comes with a little instruction manual in it. So that's supposed to do that. Also, you can do the same thing, but opening your jaw instead of moving your head down. That helps strengthen that too. It looks kind of silly, so I just keep it here in my office, if I can remember to try to do it occasionally. But hopefully that will yield some results. I was really good about using it in the beginning, and then of course I saw something shiny and I got distracted, so I haven't done it as much now, but I need to. So I'm going to give that a go, and hopefully that'll help this whole situation. What else? That's about it, really, Just kind of living life and really enjoying it. Still doing my exercises, and that seems to be going really well. It gets easier and easier. So things are good. Oh, I can't drink this yet. I'm still eating because you gotta wait 30 minutes between eating and drinking. But I'll get to that protein drink in a little bit. This is the, for those of you who are getting a little bit sick of protein shakes that are creamy and like chocolatey and very, very rich, very sweet. I get these things. Let me see if I have any right here. They're by Syntrax, and here's the one that I'm drinking. It's Fuzzy Navel. It's by Nectar, or it's by Syntrax. It's called Nectar. They've got different flavors. This one here is Fuzzy Navel. That's what I've got over here. And then I've got Strawberry Kiwi, which I'm not a huge fan of. Roadside Lemonade. It's pretty good. And this one right here is Cappuccino. I should note that if you're a coffee person, it has a faint taste of coffee, but there's no caffeine in it. So if you want to add some instant powder, I know some people do that. I do that occasionally too. But it's these ones like the lemonade, and they've got other ones like Caribbean Cooler. I think it's supposed to be some sort of like citrus pineapple sort of thing. They've got a fruit punch. I generally don't like fruit punch sort of things. But it's a nice alternative to like the Premier Proteins that are very creamy, very rich, very chocolate. Like sometimes I just get, when it comes to protein drinks, I just get sick of the chocolate milkshake sort of thing. So I basically take a water bottle here, just like a regular 17-ounce bottle of water, put as much of it as I can in one of these things with a packet of this. So in this packet, let's see, there's 23 grams of protein in the whole thing. 0 carbs. 0 carbs. And then I just throw it in here with some water and shake it up, and then I sip on that, and then I'm drinking liquid, and I'm getting some extra protein in. Since I'm not doing the Gene Pro anymore, I know it's controversial, but I don't generally do that. I still have some here that I occasionally put in my coffee, but I've adjusted it in my macros in MyFitnessPal because it says that it's 30 grams of protein, but it actually only has 10. So I'm going to use up the supply that I have now, and then I'll have to find some other solution to add to my morning coffee, because I have coffee every morning, so if I can add some protein powder, I will. It's just not 30 grams as it says it is. It's actually 10. So a little misleading that they do that, and I don't really support giving them my money for them being misleading. I mean, it's a good product, and I've tried looking around for other products that, you know, would give you the same bang for the buck, you know, in this little tiny scoop, but it's not happening. It doesn't exist. So I'll have to find something else, and that's fine too. So I'm moving away from that, and I'm starting to take some other ones instead because I'm mad at Gene Pro. What else? I've got some other protein powders or mixes here that I haven't tried. I've tried some of these. They're okay. So this one's called Liquicell. And it's like a syrup. It's not a powder. It's a syrup inside. I'm not going to open this, but they've got different flavors. So this one here is Concord Grape. This one here is Peach Mango. I know they also have watermelon, I want to say. So in this one packet, there's 9 grams of carbs. Not great. And there's 16 grams of protein. So you can mix it in with water if you want. Sometimes I just keep a couple of these in my purse, just in a pinch, and then I can just like peel off the tab and like shotgun it and just drink the whole thing. I mean, there's not very much liquid in here at all. It's 1 ounce. No problem. So if I can just peel this off of them in a pinch and just like down the whole baby down, and then I've just got a little bit of extra protein that'll help. Yeah, I think those are the ones that I want to show you right now. Let's see what else. So this year, for the first time, normally I go away for Christmas every year. We have for the last several years anyway. This year we're actually going to be home. So I'm going to do some Christmas baking. I started doing that yesterday. I don't plan to eat any of it. I plan on, you know, packing it up, making like 5 or 6 different types of cookies, and then giving them out to friends. And I'm looking forward to doing that. And it's just weird. Normally, you know, pre-op, you know, you do that and you end up eating a lot of it. I just have no desire to anymore. Sometimes the smell of lots of like super sweet stuff isn't good to me. It doesn't nauseate me or anything like that. It's just not as appealing as it once was. So I feel pretty safe that I can cook some of this stuff and then just give it away and make other people fat instead. Just kidding. Sorry, I'm just gonna finish this. Okay. Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Okay, 30 minutes and counting.
That's generally what I do. So I have my snack and then I set a timer for 30 minutes and then that way I know I can start drinking this afterwards. And generally, I also have a timer that goes off. So typically I have my snack around 10 a.m. So I've got a timer that comes up on my phone or an alarm that comes up on my phone about 9:30 that says stop drinking because you're going to have a snack in 30 minutes. So that helps me kind of stay on track. So that's about it. I found out, so after my iron, there's a couple of things I want to talk about. So after my last iron infusion, which I had, I don't know, it was a long time ago, I don't feel any different. I still feel like I've got plenty of energy, more energy than I've had in about a millennium. So I don't feel weird about it or different at all. I think I need to go back in January or February or something to measure my my ferritin levels again and see how it's going. I found out that I need to travel for work in January. I'm fortunate that I work from home now, so I can generally wear a t-shirt and scrubs. But I'm going to have to go away in January for work, and so I'm no doubt going to have to buy some clothing for that. So, we'll see. Let's see how that goes. What else? What else is happening? Generally I leave a couple of notes here. I'm just looking at my notes from last time. I guess that's about it. Just living life, man. Just enjoying the extra energy that I have, and I've come a long way. And the journey is not over, my friends. I hope you are all doing really, really well. I'm going to try to do another cooking video. I found this, I made it last night. I probably should have recorded it when I made it. Basically, it's like when I created the recipe in MyFitnessPal, I called it cheesy sausage egg bake. So basically, all I do is get a package of pre-cooked smoked turkey sausage, and then I spray a skillet with non-stick spray, and I kind of cook it in there until it's heated through and it starts to caramelize a little bit. Sometimes I add different sort of vegetables like onions or mushrooms or spinach or, you know, whatever sort of like omelet sort of scrambled egg omelet sort of toppings. I throw that in there too, just until they get soft and nice, and then I kind of set it aside. And then in a bowl, I mix a whole dozen eggs, and I add some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then the cheese part of it is I get 8 light cheese strings, which I always have in the house. I always have light cheese strings in the house, and then I slice them up into little, you know, like dime size pieces, and then I throw that into the egg mixture, and then I add the sausage and the veggie mix, and then I add the whole thing into a casserole dish, like an 8.5 by 11, just a small casserole dish, and then I bake it at 375 for like 30 to 35 minutes until the eggs are completely set. It's not like jiggly when you move it, so you know it's cooked through. And then I slice it into like 8 portions, and it's awesome. It's really good. It's high protein, low carb. And if you had a traditional Duodenal switch, then I would recommend that you don't have to necessarily do turkey sausage like I do, but I want to decrease the fat a little bit because there's plenty of fat in the cheese and stuff like that. So I generally just do that. But if you had a traditional Duodenal switch, you can do regular like full fat sausage, and I'm sure that would be delicious. So maybe I'll try that one time. It's pretty good. I like it. I need to watch some videos. I have been completely absent from the weight loss, the YouTube community for a while, for too long. So I'm sorry I haven't seen your video. I do plan to once I get some downtime. You know, I'm not going to make excuses. Never mind. But lastly, if any of you are out there who follow Gastric Rose, Rosemary has been an inspiration. She has been a leader in the weight loss community for a very long time. She and her husband are struggling financially, and they just lost his only sister. unexpectedly, very quickly yesterday, and they're struggling to make ends meet as it was. I'm not going to go into their whole thing, but there are some things that they are really financially strapped. So if you have the ability to, I would recommend that you go onto PayPal and make a donation to them. Any bit would help. gastricrose@gmail.com. You can send it via PayPal, and I know that she would appreciate that. So, if you find that you're in a position to be able to do that, I would humbly ask that you do that, because she has been, I know she's been an inspiration to me. She's been very supportive and helpful to me. And if this is just something that I can do, to help a little bit ease that burden off of them, then I will. As I said earlier, I have plenty to be thankful for. So every little bit helps. So 10, 20, 50, 100, whatever you can muster. Send it via PayPal to gastricrose@gmail.com. And I think that's about it. I'm sure I'll do another update closer to the holidays. Don't have a lot. I'm just kind of rambling. I'm stalling, thinking if there's something else that I can talk about, but I can't think of anything. So I guess I'm going to wrap it up and head back to work. I got, let's see, 23, 24 minutes left until I can drink this. And then we'll go from there. All right, friends. I will talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.